How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the 100 Murders podcast. I'm AJ, joined here by Matt and Jamie. How you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm chilling
Good.
at the
Doing
top.
great.
Am I usually at the top? I
No,
feel like I'm usually at
You
the
are
bottom.
today.
you're not.
Wow.
We re-racked ourselves in the layout, I guess.
This is big. This is huge.
I think it's just because Matt was the first one to pop into our streaming software, and we just didn't rearrange everything.
I'm
Right.
bestowed with the honor of the top left box. And
You
I
want the
will,
top left box?
I don't care.
So you
I don't
have
know
a
what
good
kind of
one there.
responsibilities does it have.
For people watching, if you went in the top right box, the HoloNet Live logo would be over SM33.
Ooh, that's
So I think
true.
it works like this. There's nothing in
Hmm.
Jamie's area there, so it's not really, I don't think. So it's
No,
kind
that's
of,
currently a vacant area in my backdrop. I used to have one of the Loungefly backpacks hanging up there, the Omega one. My friend got that for me a few years ago now. And it looked awesome up there, but the hook that I had hanging it kept falling off and then crash bombing the Marauder Lego underneath it. So
Yeah, that's not good.
one thing had to move. And the Lego wasn't going anywhere, so the bag moved over there.
right. So we're back. We had a little bit of a break, 3 weeks or so of not doing anything, but
Yeah.
it's kind of tough right now because there's not a lot of Star Wars stuff going on. There's comics, of course, always going on. There's books here
That's
and
true.
there. There's no on-screen content, unfortunately. And I was thinking recently, like, I really miss the fall without Star Wars. There's something recently about having Star Wars in the fall.
You mean
Like,
the
I think
fall
back-
with Star Wars?
Yeah, however you want to say that. I think back to Mando season 2, which is when we started.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
5 years
This is
ago,
like,
and-
what, 5th anniversary? Woo.
Yes, so we're celebrating our 5th anniversary, which we're kind of doing a poor job of it recently, but we have stuff planned. We have fun things coming. We have the fun gold logo that I should put on more things that our friend Meg made. Looks very cool. But
Nice.
I think of like the Mandalorian in the fall because it came out. Season 1 and 2 both came out in the fall, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
So though in my brain, I'm like, okay, fall, the leaves, getting a little bit colder. I think of Mando, and it's sad not to have that. I've been thinking about that.
Well, it's like Mando, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka. Last year was Skeleton Crew was a little late to the party. That didn't.
Yeah,
sound
Skeleton
Ahsoka-
Crew is a January thing to me.
So was
What
Book of
is-
Boba. Book of Boba was
Skeleton Crew.
December.
Oh, yeah.
January.
But there was
Sorta.
like the leading up to it.
And Andor. Andor was in the fall. That didn't end
It
until
was
October.
season
Mm.
1,
Or
yeah.
season 1.
Andor is every season. Let's be real.
Well, please.
But we're
Actually,
getting
literally.
Better.
Kind of literally, but okay.
we're getting Visions soon, which is exciting. So we're
Yeah.
gonna get some Star Wars. But
Yep.
I've been sad. My whole thing here is I'm sad we don't have Star Wars stuff going on. I used to be a kind of person that was like, oh, I don't need it all the time. But now I'm like, wish we had something per season at least, like something
Yeah,
in the summer,
One at
something
the
in
beginning of the
fall.
year, one at the end of the year. Would
Even
be
that's
nice.
fine.
You
Yeah.
know, I would like that at the very least to keep me occupied. Something to look forward to and something to look past on,
Yeah.
But
If you gave me like 2 live action things in the one in January, one in the winter, one in the fall, and then like an animated series in the summer, boom.
Well,
I mean,
guess what?
we're probably half getting that next year.
We
I mean, I
had
could
it
make
this
that.
year. Just the timing was all flubbed.
I mean,
because,
yeah,
um,
you're right.
we had the
Skeleton
2 live action shows this year already, and then
Yeah.
it was over
See,
in a flash.
Crew. That's funny. I think of Skeleton Crew as 2024. I don't really know why. Most of it was 2025. But
Yeah, almost all of it.
yeah.
Or maybe half and half.
It was about half and half. I mean, like, we were like all in, like, immediately, like, all in immediately. One episode in, we like contacted like Mick Giacchino and we're like, hey, could you come on our show? Like, we were all in hard immediately
Yeah.
on Skeleton Crew, and the entire time we like loved it so much. And it still, I think, is one of my favorite Star Wars shows as of recently. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was both
We
years.
recently got our vinyl of
We
Skeleton Crew 2, which I
did.
totally
Yes.
forgot I ordered. We got that in. I
Yeah.
posted it, tagged Nick
jealous.
in it. Nick was like, "I."
Yeah.
Perfect background noise for Star Wars Unlimited card game.
It's good. It's a really cool one.
But tonight we're obviously opening with some pleasantries here, just because we haven't done this in a little bit. We're gonna get back.
Pleasantries.
Catching
We're gonna
up.
get back to the thick of it,
Old chums.
as you'll see.
Catching up with, can I just catching up with the old chums? We literally saw each other less than a
know,
week ago, like
literally,
in
we've-
person.
We've
Like,
spent more time with each other like these past couple of months than we have in like years.
can you
Yeah, it's probably
imagine
true.
all three Marauders in the same room. Actually,
Crazy.
At last.
So tonight we're going to be covering the New York Comic-Con book announcements for Star Wars. There's some great ones there that we'll get to. We're going to be covering the now infamous Empire Magazine top 50 Star Wars characters list.
That was big.
Maybe actually first time tonight. You're like, I don't even know about this, but I'll roll with it. So that's going on. That's going to be fun. And the third thing is a really big one. We're going to be talking about the Drew Struzan posters with his passing earlier this week or end of last week.
That was 2 days ago, I think.
2 days ago. Okay. Like probably the best movie poster artist of all time. He's done every great movie. He's
literally
for it.
Every great movie poster you can think of was probably Drew Struzan. Like literally. Yeah.
And there's some I didn't even know of. I didn't know he did The Thing, and I didn't know he did Big Trouble in Little China.
But it makes sense.
Is a good segue into. We'll briefly talk about our little New York adventure. We were at New York Comic-Con.
We were in the lobby of New York Comic-Con.
Exactly. We went down to New York to see the John Carpenter concert, which was down in Queens, which was unbelievable. Oh, probably one of the best things I've ever done. It was
crazy.
So good.
Crazy good.
In case you live under a rock and you're like, who the heck is John Carpenter? Because this is a Star Wars podcast. I mean, you never know. He's a movie director, writer, all that jazz. And he does all of his movie scores. Majority of his movie scores, composes all of it. And he's like the undisputed like king of like synthwave music in film.
Yeah.
So
one of the kings of horror. Like Halloween. He did Halloween. You know, Halloween,
there you go.
The Thing, Big Trouble in
Halloween
Little China,
3.
Escape from New York. He produced Halloween 3. Produced and wrote Halloween 2.
Oh, wow.
We've been talking a lot about like Escape from New York in the last like year and a half on this show for some reason, just because like we've just really fallen head over heels for it.
I mean, yeah. And we watched it while we were in New York, which was
we happened to catch wind that John Carpenter was going to be doing concerts like again, and we're like, okay, let's go. Found out there's one in New York, and we're like, all right, we're going. And so we went to New York. That's why we were in New York. We didn't know it was going to be the same time as New York Comic Con, and so that kind of happened accidentally. We went for a concert, and then we came home. That was the trip.
Basically,
while we were down there, our train we took the train down from Boston, and we basically were right near where New York Comic Con is. So we went over there, and in the weeks prior, we were kind of in talks with Adam Christopher, the author, friend of the show, Adam, but kind of just meeting up with him, saying hi, because we've chatted with him on here several times now, at least 2 or 3 times. And online, we're always chatting with him. So we're like, oh, let's meet up. You know, we're in the same city. Let's hang out. And we knew
because he has this new book. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. We knew Kristen Baver was going to be there as well. But I didn't think we'd be able to see her because I know she's always busy hosting things and doing different things. So we got to the lobby. We coordinated with Adam, and they came over. And Kristen was there as well and gave us friendship bracelets that I think she made with Star Wars shitos on them. It was like, it was a dream come true of a moment. Like seeing them, we've chatted with them online. They're so nice.
Oh, it was awesome.
It was like a huge dopamine. No, that's the one that makes you sleepy. Serotonin.
No, dopamine is the one that melatonin is the one that makes you sleep. Serotonin and dopamine make you excited.
Okay. Well, both of those were pumping.
Well, anyway, it was a boost.
It was a boost. It was not a downer. We were not falling asleep at the New York Comic Con.
We did not need any melatonin later on, though. We were very tired from the day.
Holy crap. Running around New York for 2 days really tires you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like our little Star Wars moment down there. Chatted with them. Took a picture.
That was really cool. Yep.
Probably saw online. That was great. It was nice. For the lack of Star Wars we've had, it was awesome. It was like a little Star Wars celebration-esque moment.
Yeah, it's always funny when like we didn't have any plans to actually going to the convention, so it was funny just to like be there in the moment and be like, oh my god, yeah, this like is like real. It's not just like us just like chit chatting around like this with our podcast. When you actually get to like see people that like make Star Wars and whatnot, and then
crazy.
Just like experience something like that in person, it's just like this is real, and it's really cool to actually like see that again. And I don't know. I hope we get to go like actually the next year. We had a great time this past week doing our own thing, but like,
yeah.
And
we're gonna be probably talking with Adam sometime in the future, but Master of Evil, his new upcoming
Yes.
Darth
Which
Vader
is-
book.
Why
which
he was there
what
at
he
all.
was what he was there plugging at New York Comic Con. So we briefly talked with him about that. He's very excited about it. We love Shadow of the Sith so much, and he's like, it's even better than that. So,
Yeah, you want to hear that
we'll
scoop?
see.
He says it's even better. That's big. That's a big
So there
one.
it is.
You heard it here
Huge.
first, folks. Author thinks his recent book is better than his last one.
Huge news.
Huge.
Huge.
So let's talk a bit about the announcements they had at New York Comic Con. I'll share my screen and get the article up here, and we'll go through them one by one. But everything up? Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
So all the news and reveals from Lucasfilm Publishing panel, which I wish we could have gone to. We
I
didn't
know.
have passes to the
It
thing
was on
itself,
Saturday.
but I know.
Yeah, we weren't
We
even
weren't
there.
there
We had left
We were
on
home.
Friday night.
So we caught wind while that Thursday we were in the lobby that there was going to be a book, Star Wars Legacy, and Matt kept talking about it. And I was like, oh, geez, I forgot about that. And then 2 hours later, oh, geez, I forgot about that. And he kept bringing it up.
And
He did.
Even on the
I
train
couldn't
ride
stop thinking
home,
about it. Come on.
the train, you're very goldfish brained.
Me?
He was very
Yeah.
very goldfish brained in New York, I gotta
You always
say.
are.
Like more than usual.
Yeah, he was overstimulated, and we were just
Oh,
like,
big time.
yep, concrete.
FYI.
So yeah, anyways, Matt, Goldfish Brain, Star Wars Legacy. We're on the train ride home, and we're like, what do you think this book could be about? And we're like, I don't know, like Rey, Luke, like, someone's legacy. One of the legacy characters there. And lo and behold, the next day, it got announced that it is a Rey and Leia book taking place between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
That's incredible.
And
Oh,
it sounds
yeah.
incredible. They get to go to
I'm just so excited.
Tython.
They're
They
going to
fix the
Tython.
Skywalker saber.
Let's beef up that year again a little bit more.
We got to beef
I'm so
up that
excited.
year.
That year,
Oh.
it's so beefy.
That is an exciting year. Man, if this book connects to Resistance Reborn, that's
It's
it.
gotta.
Like if it leads, like if Resistance Reborn leads directly into Legacy or like leads into Legacy, oh man, that's it.
It's
So
got
we only
I
get like
mean,
a
yeah, I
taste
mean-
of Rey in that book.
Yeah,
She's
barely
very
in it, and she hasn't even written that well in it. But
Yeah,
not
she's, like,
confident
very
in
timid.
that book at all.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping maybe that timidness carries over, and then once they start this journey, this is kind of where she gets like her confidence as a Jedi. Although really, she doesn't really have that in the beginning of the Rise of Skywalker anyway.
she gets it in the middle,
know,
but towards the end, I should say.
I always see Resistance Reborn is like right after the events in Last
Oh, it
Jedi.
literally
I
is.
always like see it like that way. And then
It is, yeah.
whatever the heck is going on Batu is like the next thing that happens, and then anything else is what happens after.
Yeah,
Like
So-
like Legacy of Vader.
yeah,
Really
that.
funny that Rey has. I posted about this on Twitter. That Rey now has a book set after the Last Jedi called Legacy, and Kylo Ren has his own thing set after the Last Jedi called Legacy of Vader. It's all Legacy. These are two Legacy
And-
characters.
you literally have a video that you made talking about this stuff that is it's on the cutting room floor.
I know it's
Ready to be
ready
rolled
to
out.
be released.
No better time than now. So we'll
literally
get
was
on
talking about how the sequel trilogy's theme is legacy.
Not
Maybe I
quite
can
on the
record like a
floor.
few bits.
Not quite on the cutting room floor. It's more so it's on the table waiting to just get approved.
That's
If it was
true.
on the floor, that
It's
means
been
we're never gonna
approved.
drop it.
It's been recorded.
Yeah,
We just got to get
it-
the editor on that.
I gotta. Yeah, our editor. We have to call our
Editor in
real
chief.
quick.
Yeah, it's you.
Maybe I'll record a few things to add like Legacy of Vader and Legacy into that as well. Maybe
We
I don't know.
could. We certainly
We
could. So yeah, I mean, this is probably the main entree of the announcements. It's a big deal. We get a continuation of Rey's story, not a continuation, but expanded upon in between the movies. And with
Fine.
Leia, I mean, to get Leia with Rey and see more of that master apprentice type thing. And Nathan in the chat mentioned Master and Apprentice. It looks like that cover may be
Yeah.
intentional. It's another Master and Apprentice.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
true.
And,
Definitely.
It's true. It definitely
Somebody
looks
out
like
there was cooking.
assuming we're gonna get Kylo tidbits as well because he's in the middle.
Oh
And,
man, can you imagine? Can you imagine if this book ties into Legacy of Vader? Oh my god, it has to because Legacy of Vader picks up
Mm.
right after the Last Jedi 2. So
I don't think it will, but it could.
I mean, not tie. Like I don't think Legacy of Vader will reference it, but I think maybe it'll like drop some stuff like oh, Kylo Ren's off doing this. Kylo Ren's off kissing this girl or whatever.
Oh yeah, I have that. I just picked that issue up, but I didn't get to that yet.
Spoiler alert. He
we like literally opened it up to like that page, and we're like, "What's he doing? What's
Ben
she doing?"
Solo. He's macking. He's
I'm pretty sure she went after him. I didn't read.
Oh
the
yeah,
scene
definitely.
yet.
Yes, she did. She did.
This is the comic run. Another person, just completely different. So just
Tava Ren. Yeah,
clearing that
another Ren.
Huh?
Anyway,
but speaking of romance,
this was interesting.
Star Wars Eyes Like Stars, which
Also
it is
set
very
during the
interesting.
sequel era.
I don't know what this book's fully about. I know it's about a romance during the sequel era, but it's cool to kind of get this kind of thing. Like it literally says a Star Wars romance novel.
Yeah.
I think
It's cool to get any kind of story in Star Wars. I think
it's
so.
just it's interesting that they're marketing it this way, but I know why they are. And I think that it's super interesting that they're like, oh, this is the first Star Wars romance novel, because it's like, hold up, what the hell was A New Dawn? What the hell was
Lost
Dark
Stars.
Disciple? What the hell was Lost Stars?
What about the Leia Han?
What the hell was that?
Anniversary, not anniversary.
Exactly.
But
Princess
honeymoon
and the
one.
Scoundrel.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, technically
All
a
of
romance.
those. Yeah.
But the reason that they're like marketing it this way is because there's such like a push right now for young adult romance books, and so by actually like shoving it under that label, it's like, oh, this is what this is, and that's the audience that they're going for. So like that's why
Yeah.
they're doing it.
Yeah.
It is not the first like Star Wars romance book,
No.
but like
But it's the
I mean,
first
it might
one
be the
labeled as such.
it might be
Yeah.
the first like young adult romance book.
I also think in their announcement they
quite.
said that this label of like a Star Wars romance novel will carry over to other genres, and that they're going to like be focusing like on genre specific stories, so not just romance. I'm not entirely sure. I would have to like look it up more, but
One thing that's like always intrigued me about Star Wars books in general is you have every person, like I personally can't get into every single type of Star Wars novel. Like I can't get into Alphabet Squadron. I just can't. I've heard like that entire series is
tried.
incredible. I can't get into it. I don't know why.
yeah.
Same thing with the Thrawn books, unfortunately. Like I desperately want to, I can't get into it, and I don't know
Yeah.
why. And so like it's I'm surprised that they haven't like broken the books out differently, because it's funny when you go to the Star Wars section when you're just like at Barnes and Noble and it's like, all right, what's here? Because all Star Wars books are not the same thing. Sure, they're all
true.
sci-fi, but they're not. Like
Yeah, right.
they're each actually a different like type of book. Like anyway.
No, I
Food
hear
for
you.
thought.
It is cool though. It's cool to get your Alphabet Squadron type things for like your pilot story
Pilot
people.
heads.
Like
Yeah,
you know, that's
I've
huge-
heard they're incredible, but like
yeah, and I've wanted to read them too, and I have trouble. I was thinking about those books the other day actually for some reason. And then you have Princess and the Scoundrel, and you have like this novel, and then you have your maybe more political thrillers like
Bloodline.
the one we
yeah,
just
Mask of
mentioned.
Fear,
Mask
the
of
most
Fear.
recent one.
Yeah. So like, you know, there's something for every, just like the shows, just like the other things in Star Wars, there's something for everyone.
That's what
It's
Star
always-
Wars should be.
Yeah.
As people have been saying since the dawn of time, Star Wars is like a setting. It's not a genre. You can do whatever you want in this playground. You know, it's not, you're not married to any specific thing that has to serve, you know, this broad idea of the fans. Because every fan is different.
Oh, exactly. And it's great that you can have that. You know, like this might not be a book I check out, but I'll hear how it is, get the lore on it from Wikipedia, and you know, do it that way.
Yeah.
But let's move on to our
Exactly.
next one though. When do these? So first of all, I love that, as Matt, we've been saying now with the comics and everything, we're getting into like the sequel era again. It feels like pre-Force
man.
Awakens, but
I
getting
know.
leading up to that, and we're getting these things again. So this takes place between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. This takes place before Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Looks like end of July 2026 for this one. And
I think it's
summer
what, 5
2026.
years before The Force Awakens, something like that. It's like deep in the Cold War, which
Mm.
like
That's your bread
I
and butter.
might
that is your
I
thing.
might read it just to get some Cold War tidbits. I might wait
sure.
until I hear about like what it has to say about it, but that's such an interesting time period in a setting that needs to be explored more. So
You know, it's
Who knows?
another romance novel we left out. maybe you guys mentioned it, but the Jedi Fallen
Jedi
Order
Battle
Survivor.
Scars.
Yeah, Battle Scars.
Jedi
I was gonna
Battle
mention that
Scars.
one, but that's one that was one I read because I love the characters and I needed to consume all of the stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I wish I could unread it.
horniest Star Wars book you've ever read in your entire life. I'm glad I didn't unread it though.
And it wasn't even that horny.
Yeah, but it was the horniest Star Wars.
It's just interesting.
It
That
had a
was
couple of
the
good lines.
first like romance book. Well,
It had a couple of lines.
could it have been?
It really did. It had a couple of good lore tidbits that have stuck in my mind
There's
that
something you
I'm
always
glad I read
mention
it.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I always mention from it because it actually did have some good things to say about
Yeah.
like attachment and some good lore tidbits on like
All right.
Yeah.
Real
know,
quick.
Bale.
Uh-huh.
Best Star Wars book you've ever read. Go.
Bloodline, Shadow of the Sith. Pretend I said those at the exact same time.
I think for me
Both
it's
good.
a tie between A New Dawn and Shadow of the Sith.
Okay. Jamie, you got to read Bloodline.
I
do
know,
have to read
I have
Bloodline.
it,
So
I
good.
own
I think
it. I have to
Oh
read
wow!
it.
I thought you did read that. You would love that book.
I've-
you
I've-
are gonna love that book when you read it.
I've
You're
read it,
gonna
but you
love
got to
it.
pick that one up.
You're gonna love it.
How
Sorry to call you
about-
out on it, but you got to read that.
Yeah, I know.
I'll go.
I-
I'll go Light of the Jedi.
Very
Okay,
good.
Light of the Jedi. Master and
Yeah.
Apprentice is also very high up on my list. I really like that book.
So-
It was a good book.
Jamie and I were talking the other day, driving home from like the grocery store or something, about Star Wars books, and then the ones that take place outside the High Republic, I don't think take. They don't have like a ton of. I don't know how to say this because I love a lot of them a lot. I love Shadow of the Sith a lot. I love Bloodlines.
I
Bloodline.
think Bloodline and Shadow of the Sith are
They're-
going to challenge what you're about to say
You know what I'm about to say?
about
They don't-
how the books don't carry the plot as much as they should.
They don't.
Like, They're
They
filler. Filler.
Yeah,
quote
they
unquote.
don't have any like.
They pat it out.
I don't know. I don't want to say they don't have any impact, but like, we know they're usually about a main character. We know, mostly, we know they're not going to die, so the stakes. The stakes aren't high. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. In the High
The
Republic,
risk.
anything could happen,
Yeah.
which is why I really
Everything
enjoyed
did
that.
happen. You like
Which
the
I-
High
I
Republic character, and they killed him off the next book like
I s-
immediately.
yeah, which was like wild, and maybe that's
was.
what I'm looking for. In something.
Look,
But,
like the High
these-
Republic was a big deal. That was the first Lucasfilm publishing initiative, multimedia project under the canon banner. Any Aftermath love? Yes,
Aftermath.
I was gonna mention
1,000%, dude. Love
That was
Aftermath. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody post that stupid Hercule Jerkily crap.
the Cobb Vanth
Aftermath is great.
interludes in
Cobb
Aftermath.
Vanth interludes,
Brotherhood.
awesome. Sinjir Velis, one of the
I reread
greatest
that like once a year.
characters in Star Wars books. Love him. But yeah, once I think Lucasfilm just needs to start ramping it up the multimedia projects. I think they need to start ramping up like more publishing initiatives and exploring
I think that they
places
will.
that don't have any like film or TV lore attached to them.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do. I think that's why the High Republic did as well as it did, because it was just, here's the sandbox. Go do your stuff.
Yeah.
Go do your stuff. And stuff is gonna, like, we know what like the end game is, kind of, but it's just gonna be like its own thing.
Yeah.
You know what? Another
And
one
you
guys
have
didn't
you have
mention?
TVs and
Sorry.
movies. Sorry, I was just going to say you have
No, go ahead.
TV and movies referencing the High Republic, connecting to the High Republic. So you actually have
Which is
this
super
cross, pattern. What were you going to say?
Rise of the Red Blade. You guys loved that one.
Rise of the Red
Oh,
Blade
I
was
didn't- yeah.
fantastic. I might actually
read
put
that
that
one a
above
couple times.
Master and Apprentice. I might say that's my third favorite.
Also,
Um,
arguably a romance.
arguably a romance, inarguably a romance. That's definitely a romance. That was
Mm.
a
And
great
like
story.
a really good one though. Like Delilah S. Dawson like cooked with that one. I gotta say, like that one was like really good.
Mhm.
Trying to think of some other heavy hitters for me.
I will
those are
say-
those are the main ones.
Shadow of the Sith is basically a prequel to The Rise of Skywalker and holds very
Yeah.
important lore tidbits in it. Like
Yeah.
like if you're making a list of the essential canon stuff, after the High Republic, you put like the movies, you would probably put like Aftermath, but you would definitely put Bloodline for the founding of the Resistance, the beginning of the Cold War, the First Order kind of revealing themselves, and you would put Shadow of the Sith for everything involving Luke and Rey. That's just
I think,
it's just a huge story, you know.
I think that's something to go off of AJ's comment of just like it with a lot of the novels that take place with characters that are in the films and the TV shows and whatnot. It's hard to have like actual like some sort of like meaty conflict for them. I think that sometimes you do get like an example of one that is done like really well, and that Shadow of the Sith is like one of those, which is why we always like talk about it, because it actually does pad out the sequels so much. And like obviously we can go on about that for years about what should have been, what shouldn't have been, that kind of thing. But like there's so many books in which they're given like, oh, here's like one sentence and like go forth and just like figure something out, and we'll let you know if we like it or change it up. But like, I don't know, something about writing in like a different era just like makes it like seem completely different. You know?
I agree overall.
Before we move on from novels, I just want to point out The Last Order comes out on Tuesday, and that is a Star Wars book I could not be more hyped about.
Yes.
And that
Finn and Jana.
That will probably have somewhat of a big impact, depending on whether or not we see Finn in any future movies or anything like that. This takes place after The Rise of Skywalker. This is the first major story set after the Rise of Skywalker, which is crazy.
And it's probably going to be some like look back as well with like Jana, at least, of just like what happened like in the past with her.
But we're gonna see Finn post Rise of Skywalker, one of the main characters of the sequel trilogy. We're gonna start exploring them post. Yeah, he's a big deal.
So this will be the furthest we've gone into the timeline.
This is the furthest we will have gone into the timeline until Starfighter comes out.
I know Chris Kemshall's history book technically
true.
Like but then this is like a full-on story post that.
I think what is this like? Is this like I forget how long it takes place after the Rise of Skywalker. It might be like a year or something. I don't think so though.
Wow.
I think it might be within
even a
year
after.
Even
a year.
I mean, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, Finn and Jana adventure fighting remnants of the First Order is just a dream come true. So I'm over the moon excited for that.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the novels upcoming. And then we have some art books coming out, which is this when Phil pops into the chat?
Yeah.
Probably. He's been summoned. This one's super interesting to me with the art book for Mando and Grogu, because it's for the movie. It's for season 3, right?
Yeah.
Season 3 and for Book of Boba Fett. Not even all of it, just some of it.
Okay.
Like, come on. I'm sorry.
But we'll take it, I guess.
We'll take it, but like I wish that there was like, we know that the stuff is out there for like each of the shows.
I do not know why they are keeping those so close to the chest.
What does it mean? Did they I don't want to know.
It's also interesting. I just have to say that we saw Rise of Skywalker like not the midnight showing, but like the night showing that used to be the midnight showing. And then the next morning we picked up the art of it, or it might have been the visual dictionary actually. So maybe I'm wrong.
It was visual dictionary.
I see that this comes out September, so maybe the art books usually do come out later. But don't mind.
Yeah, it was.
Anyways, always love concept art books. Always love books from Phil Shostak. So
big time.
Jamie, did you bring up the Blueprints book we got from DK Publishing?
No, it should be down near you somewhere. I was actually just looking at all the art books on my shelf.
We'll cover that another time.
Just out of frame. But no, the Blueprints book should be downstairs.
Yeah,
maybe
I think it's on the
next
table.
To you. Yeah.
We'll cover that on Instagram or something. But
is this the Visions book?
Yes.
This next one?
Yeah. So this is Sakumo.
Cool.
A Visions little it's a manga actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're really expanding this Visions label. Obviously, we're getting a TV show, a Visions TV show next year or the year after. I don't know. But now we're getting manga. We've gotten a book. So they're really expanding this out. I know.
That's good. That's
a
fantastic.
cool idea.
Is that actually going to be one of the shorts? And is it like a retelling of it just in manga form? Or is it like its own thing?
It might just be the manga, but I'm not sure.
I think it's just the manga, yeah. I don't think it has to do with what's coming up in season 3.
It's a new original Star Wars manga.
Got it. So, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be really cool.
Because
exciting.
The Ronin book was just a retelling essentially like of the short, and so cool.
We have a lot of Star Wars books coming out. Hannah mentioned this one in the chat. I forgot about the one with Jalen and ND.
Red Moon.
What's gonna be
Rising or something like that? I forget what it's called.
That's gonna be cool. When is that coming out?
That's also gonna be very soon.
That comes out next year, I think. I'm not entirely sure though.
So yeah.
Well,
here's
okay,
some sneak
go
peeks
back.
from.
Go back up just real quick so we could briefly talk about that High Republic announcement. That's big.
Yeah.
The High Republic initiative is over. Like phase 3 done, all that done. They're still making new High Republic stuff, and they're launching a new series that takes place, do they say down there? I think it's 5 years, 20 years. 20 years after
20 years.
phase 2, which is exciting. So we're basically getting phase 2.5. And we're learning about Pathfinders, which is also extremely
cool,
exciting,
right?
because
Like,
that was a cool concept that I don't think they explored enough in the books.
Even though the High Republic era is like done, I think they should always be revisiting it. Like every
Oh,
era of
absolutely.
Star Wars should be getting stories to expand upon it if they can.
For sure.
Well,
And
yeah, I
phase
mean,
2 there's so much to do in phase 2. They briefly went back to it, then they went back to 3. But
they're at the point
lot
now with the
different.
High Republic of they made the bones, and now they can pad it out a little bit more. Of just
Now
these
we
are the
need the
main things that
flesh
happen.
And
Exactly.
meat.
so this isn't
Meat.
on the list. But you know what else was announced?
Meat.
Can we get
I
more
don't know if you
Dranger
guys can see my
stories?
phone, but
What is
the
that?
Jar Jar comic.
Oh, the Jar Jar comic isn't on here because
No!
I was waiting to talk about that. That's
It's
huge.
not on this. It's not on this page.
That's ridiculous,
I
guys.
don't believe. We have
that's
the
huge.
coloring, the Funko Pop.
We have the
coloring book
Mandalorian Funko Pop coloring book, but we don't have Jar Jar.
and the Mandalorian crochet.
Get the heck
Who's
out of
this?
here, Queel.
Quill?
That's Queel.
That's Queel.
I like
sure?
the Bo-Katan.
Yes,
I
I'm
like
sure.
the Mudhorn.
That's Babu or the frick the Anzellan.
Oh yeah, that's one of the Anzellans.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Hey.
Wow, that does not look like anybody.
But yeah, so we got the Jar Jar comic with Keller and Beck, which
Dude,
would be
Jar
cool if it
Jar and
tied
Keller and
into
Beck
the
team up.
Mandalorian.
That would be incredible.
Everyone wanted that.
That's just gonna be awesome. Like, who? How do you even dream of something that good? Like, you used to pray for times like this, and now we're getting them. Jar Jar, a Jar Jar comic series. Come on,
I know,
come on,
crazy.
come on.
And then it looks like we're getting visual
No, no, no.
dictionary stuff. The Mandalorian visual dictionary finally, like 6 years later.
Freaking finally!
Actually,
Look
7
at
years
that.
later. Comes out
Look at
next
that
year.
crate dragon.
Yeah.
Look at that
I don't know why
boyo.
they had to wait for all of the show to be
I see
out.
Cobb right here.
Whoa, that's
Ayo.
they picked that page just for us.
Just for us.
I think
Awesome.
that they-
Looks
Look at
simple.
this. This is
Look at this.
huge.
Look at this, Matt. Did you look at
Hey.
this or no?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the other page above that?
Adelphi.
Okay, I gotta say, Lucasfilm, if you're listening, and I know you are, did you pick these pages for us in this article? Because we
I think I
have
I thought
Zeb.
It points right at Zeb's feet.
we
I didn't
have
realize I could zoom in
Zeb.
on this. Look at that.
We have
Articulated legs, reverse articulated
Ossus,
legs.
which Matt talks about all the time.
on a daily
the
basis,
wallowing
I think about
wildlife.
it.
What is
Whoa,
that?
It's a mud yak.
mud
Mhm.
yak. I love it. That makes me so happy. This is
And we have Crate Dragon with Cobb Vanth.
come on.
So,
Yeah.
and then the
And we
next
got this guy.
picture, we have the Hoth miniatures. Nice.
Awesome. Awesome.
Anyway, so thank you.
We got George Harrison at Cloud City. I don't know who that is.
God, what a
I do want to talk
breakdown.
about this one. I saw this and I was like, we gotta reach out to Phil to have him talk about this book with us at some point. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Andor Concepts. That one's gonna be incredible.
I know that's
Mm.
gonna be a beauty. Yeah. What's this one?
I know there's a Doug
it's
Chang book.
A Doug
coming
Chang
out,
book.
so-
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'll
Look
be
at
first
that.
in line.
Look at his little arms.
Man, a lot of good stuff coming out. And then we have Acolyte. I think
Acolyte Concepts too?
Kristen wrote this book.
Yeah.
Kristen, forward by Leslie Headland. So that's
Nice.
huge.
That's pretty exciting. Oh yeah, there's some great concept for the Acolyte.
Yeah, I love
You
looking at
see-
the concepts.
That's fun.
In an interview, I think it was at New York Comic Con, they interviewed James Lucino, and he was extremely disappointed in the cancellation of the Acolyte because he said he was really looking forward to seeing where Leslie Headland took Plagueis and took like the dark side. He like
It was
he
gonna-
was really
He's gonna
vibing with
go
it.
to a wild place. I mean, I'm
I
still
agree.
crossing my fingers that
Yeah.
it seems like in hindsight, people are really like, "Oh, that was an awesome show." Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
It's
It's,
very frustrating.
Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Give it a smaller budget, but give it a season 2, guys. Come on.
I know.
Lucasfilm, if you're listening,
If you're listening, and I know you might be.
We know you are.
You might be.
They are.
You know, KG's listening.
Oh, that's good
Welcome in,
enough.
KG.
That's good enough for us.
That is. Welcome in. So yeah, that wraps up the book segment. Any last words on that?
No, I'm excited. I'm
Sam?
super
I'm excited.
excited.
I'm going to be thinking about Legacy a lot. That's basically going to carry me into 2026, Star Wars wise.
It's
So-
like July 28th.
I know.
You got a ways
I
to
know.
go.
I know. I've got plenty of time to think about it.
That's true. You're good at that. So-
I am.
Next up, we're going to talk about, I don't know when this came out, but Empire Magazine, always doing crazy things, it seems. They always have some sort of Star Wars stuff going on. They used to do the cool covers leading up to the sequel films. Or was that Vanity Fair? Or was it both? I think it was
It was
I think
both.
it's a bit of both.
So I don't even know if there are physical magazines for Empire Magazine anymore, but this was an online article out of nowhere. And they were like, let's rank the top 50 Star Wars characters, the
Crazy.
best Star Wars characters.
Insane.
And the list is very controversial. Anytime you rank anything in Star Wars, let alone characters, it gets controversial.
It's like what I said.
um,
Every fan is different. They all have their different expectations.
So
and different favorites.
in Marauder fashion and how things go, let's start at the bottom.
Woo!
So I first want to shout out Will of the Force from Determined Focus podcast. We love Will of the Force.
Absolutely.
These are his graphics. I took them off his Instagram because if we went to the article, there's ads everywhere and it takes forever to scroll through it. This is just a simple way to look at it all. And
So thank you,
he
Will.
made these. So thank you, Will. I asked for
Will.
permission. I don't know if he responded, but I'm pretty sure I gave him a shout out.
Hey, I also
maybe
made
we'll
an
pop into the
Excel spreadsheet if you want to do
in
it that
case.
way. It's not as
We'll do this.
engaging,
This
but
has, we'll,
but AJ,
we'll
you
thank
can't
Will.
see. You can't be seen.
Whatever. I don't need to be seen.
Who's AJ? I
The
forgot.
lighting in my room's terrible, anyways. You know
I have
this.
no object permanence. He's gone.
So we're gonna we're gonna look at these. So it's the top 50 Star Wars characters according to Empire. So
So
right away, I have a problem.
Me too.
You have
I got it.
Asajj Ventress. Oh, go ahead, Jamie.
When was the first time each of you guys saw this list? Actually,
When it came out, but I
Yeah,
haven't
when
looked
it
at
was
the whole
posted.
thing. I just browsed through it and I was like,
This-
this person's there, that person's there.
the
this
first time I
person's
saw this list was about an hour ago, before we started the stream.
Yeah.
And so like I knew we were going over this tonight. I'm like, oh, AJ, send me the list so that way I can like look over it. And he's like, oh yeah, here you go. I look at it immediately, and I'm immediately like, what? Huh? Wait, why is he? What? Like, no.
here.
So
I don't know.
Yeah.
So this is for people watching and looking at this. I don't know why Will labeled the names in yellow. There's a few of them throughout the list. I don't know if that's ones he would have changed or something.
There are favorites.
Maybe. Is Grievous one of your favorites?
Yeah, I like
No.
Davis.
I don't.
Okay.
I would have ranked him higher though.
So first of all, whoever the poor soul at Empire that made this was, I will say, it's impossible to rank Star Wars characters.
And you're very brave for doing so.
And you're very brave. I don't know if their name was released with it. It probably was. It's an article,
There's
right?
some authors. You're
Um,
very brave, whoever you were.
But seriously, I wouldn't even know how to begin. I would consider myself a Star Wars expert, and I would have trouble ranking them, and people would have issues with my rankings. So, like, I get it. It's
Yeah.
very difficult. But anyways, let us begin. So at 50, they had Asajj Ventress, which off the bat, I'm like, that's wild. She's
Really
like an
higher?
unbelievable character.
I like
Um,
her. Yeah, I guess I would rank her in my top 50. Probably.
I'd probably put her in my top 30.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I think she's a fantastic character that has a lot of potential still. As
Well,
we
that's
saw,
true.
As we
That's
saw in
Tales of the Underworld.
Tales of the Underworld. So,
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Neil at 49. I feel like they were just throwing people
What
out
are you
there.
doing?
at
Yeah.
this
What
point,
the hell
like-
are you doing, dude?
I
Neil at
believe-
49? Give me a break.
I believe he's the only character from Skeleton Crew on the list as well.
That's
And
crazy.
it's funny to think about that because it's like, was there anyone else from Skeleton Crew that would deserve it? And I'm like, yeah.
Like, Jod's pretty-
SM33.
Capital Jawed, dude. And
I love
SM33.
SM33. If I had to pick one character from that was a standout, it's SM33.
SM33
For me, it would
is
be Jawed.
yeah.
I
And
think
Jod's
deserves
great
to
too.
be on
He'd
the
be
list.
number 2
Yeah.
for me.
He's the Long John Silver of Star Wars. Come on.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's tough to do. I don't think any character from Skeleton Crew should crack the top 50 because we've had so much Star Wars content. And I love Skeleton Crew so much, but it's such a small sliver. So they'd have to be a real, like, I think SM33 is
Right.
an all-time droid. So maybe he has a chance for me. Jod, you're right. Matt is a, I don't even know if what's his face is. I don't even know if Hondo's on this list.
He's not.
He's not, which is like
Hondo
okay.
is not on this list.
But
So,
Holdo is.
But Holdo is. Maybe they meant to put an N. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Vice Admiral Holdo at 47.
Right above Admiral Akbar.
Hang on, we also skipped K2. We're going way too fast.
K2 on 48.
K2 should have been much higher. I agree that he should be in the top 50, but he should be much higher.
Matt, you think Ventress borderline where you would have her? Jamie, you want Ventress higher?
Yep.
And I want Ventress higher. Neil,
Neil higher.
No, I think Neil lower.
On the list.
Unfortunately, Neil wouldn't make the list. I would replace him with
Neil,
SM33 if anything. But yeah,
He's a cutie.
I love him.
I like him.
Where would you have Neil?
49.
Okay, so that's appropriate. So you think Asajj and Neil are appropriate?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
So far.
K2.
K2 should be.
He should be
I would
much
say
higher.
he's in my top 30.
I agree. I'd go.
I
top
also
40 at
agree.
least. But so, I say this, but then I would start ranking people and I'd be like, oh crap.
Right. Well, that's
How
the
about
problem.
this person? Oh crap.
Yeah. So like, where does K2 rank in your droids?
Well, he's up there. That's a tough.
Like
one,
who your top 3 droids?
Top 3 droids. Let's see. Well, C3PO and R2. That's kind of cheating though, but
Not really. I don't think I would have 3PO in my top 3. I'd have R2. I mean, 3PO is fantastic.
I love 3PO.
Yeah, I do too. You can't have Star Wars without 3PO at all.
No,
So,
literally, you literally can't.
He's even though he gets annoying, he's just the best at the same time.
I mean, I put Chop super high.
Droid.
But
Chopper is iconic.
I wish Gogs
it's hard.
could
It's
make
hard
the
to
list.
it's hard to rank droids.
I like
BB-8
Chopper, but
BB-8's awesome.
I would probably put BB-8 at number 3, maybe.
So you have R2, 3PO, and
Yeah,
BB-8.
I know.
That's
I
like
know.
the
The 3
most
main
basic.
friggin' droids. I know. It's extremely basic, but
No, I mean that's fine. I mean,
Well.
hey,
I like Chopper, but he's a war criminal, and I like K2SO. I might.
he too is a war criminal. Have you noticed?
It's true. This is true.
okay. So,
Anyway.
anyways, yeah, K2 should be higher. Holdo,
I don't think she should be.
I don't think she should be on the list.
I
in top
like-
50.
I like Laura Dern. I like
Yes.
The Last Jedi a lot, and I
Yes.
like Holdo, but I don't think she's the top 50 best characters.
I agree.
I agree
For all
with everything you said.
Yeah, I also agree
Yeah.
with that. I don't think she should be ranked higher than K2 and Neil.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love
like
Laura
Holdo
Dern.
maneuver.
I love
Holdo
that
maneuver.
action.
Top 50
I still-
maneuvers.
I don't think that action deserves top 50 characters though. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I've never really liked Rise of
Akbar
Skywalker that much. So.
Adbar. Akbar 46.
I might put him higher. Admiral Akbar is a classic.
It's hard though.
He's a classic.
46 is a lot of Star Wars characters. Like
I know, but
I
I
think
think
that,
Admiral Akbar belongs in the top 50. I do. Not
I'd
only
say
for
he
his iconic
belongs,
status, but
definitely.
I agree.
Where's
I think
Chris
he belongs
Median?
in the top 50, but I think he's right around where I would probably put him for Akbar.
I might say the same. Maybe in like the 40s, top 40. So yeah,
Yeah.
just about where he is.
Star Wars top 40.
Babu Frick.
45.
Akbar.
Babu should not be on the list.
love Babu Frick. In fact, I might
think
put
if
him
you're-
on the list because he's one of the few things that came out of the sequels that pretty much
That everyone
likes.
loves.
True.
Yeah.
It's like him and BB-8, I think, are like the two universal things, and the Porgs. There's one from like each movie that people really
Yeah.
don't seem to have a problem with and seem to like,
True,
to a certain
true.
extent. So
What about Kylo Ren?
we'll get to him.
Well, I was gonna say, I feel like Kylo is like pretty much.
No, people hate a lot of people hate Kylo.
No
love
one in this
Kylo.
room.
No one in this room, of course not.
I feel like
not even remotely.
I feel like 80% of people you talk to are like, oh, Kylo was a cool character.
Sure, fair
Yeah.
enough. You're right.
Yeah, so I guess it's not.
But
you're
there
saying
are-
more so unanimous things.
There's-
Babu
yeah.
Frick, BB-8, and the Porgs.
Yeah, like those are as close to unanimous.
Babu's number one though. I'd say people love Babu.
I like
love
Babu.
Babu.
I like him a lot. I don't think he belongs to the top 50 characters. Though.
You're probably right. I would say
Sorry.
he'd be in the Neil category for me.
Yeah, I love him.
Iconic in their own way, but okay. So, Captain Rex at
Belongs
44.
much higher.
I think
Rex
is
Rex
wild.
deserves top 20 for me. I
Yeah.
don't think I would put
Easily.
him higher than top 20 because I'm a little sick of him. But
I think that's
top
fair.
20 at least.
This is tough.
Ooh,
Yeah,
no. We're gonna have to
I
big
respect
disagree
it.
on that.
I respect your
But he disagrees with it.
Yeah.
I agree
Fine.
with Matt though. Rex should be at least top 20, somewhere like that. Because I don't know, if you even like take a sniff at the
next-
Clone Wars, it's like, man, this guy, he's like
He's
one
the
of the best
clone.
characters.
He's the clone.
he's
Like,
the
yeah.
clone.
you know,
Yeah.
who else is the clone?
He's
Cody, maybe. It would be Rex.
Yep.
It's Rex.
Yeah, Cody
Yeah.
and Rex.
Cody and Rex.
These next three, like
Mhm.
no Rex,
These
Kanan,
hurt.
and Thrawn at 4, like crazy. I'm not a huge Thrawn person, but like, are you kidding me? Like,
When I looked at this list, mind you, about an hour ago, literally the Rex, Kanan, and then Thrawn, I was like, what? No! Huh?
First of all,
This makes no sense being that high. Mm-mm.
I have said this many times. Kanan is a top 3 for me.
Yeah.
He's like number
Sure,
1
yeah.
or 2.
Yeah.
Kanan deserves to be top 3, not 43.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I
That's
agree.
crazy.
I'd probably have I'd probably have him top 30.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
low
I know.
though.
But-
That's
I
funny.
know,
Compared to me and Jamie, that's hilarious.
I
I know.
have to say, I don't think, let me double check. Hera did not make the list at all. Can I,
I mean, if
just
you're gonna
like,
have Kanan at
That's
43, it's not surprising.
yeah. So
Are
like,
any other Rebels characters here?
Ezra's
Like,
at
is Ezra?
38.
Ezra is there.
Ezra's what?
Zeb's at 1.
Oh, yeah, he
I'm
is.
just kidding.
Yeah, you're right.
Ezra is like right there.
38.
Um,
Ezra is not better than Kanan. I love Ezra, especially in Ahsoka. I love Ezra in Rebels, but Kanan is just so
Yeah.
leagues better than Ezra.
Ezra
in
has the
Rebels.
potential, but Kanan's
Yeah.
at this moment right now when this article was written, Kanan's league's better. Yeah.
Hmm,
Yeah,
big time.
and he
Big,
always
big
will be.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
mean,
potential. Ezra has potential. Like,
But
Ezra's
and
in
then
good
also,
hands.
he's going to do
so-
a really good job with Ezra, though. So I'm
Yeah,
really
I
looking forward
I know that's what I'm saying.
so this list was 44 Rex, 43 Kanan, and then 42 Thrawn. Thrawn should also be much higher.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, I mentioned earlier in the stream alone, I haven't read all the books, but I know he is like leagues above like so many other characters. He
He's
should
such
be
an
like
important
up there.
character that he like literally bridged Star Wars for people when there wasn't anything going on. I mean,
Exactly.
the
Yeah,
Thrawn
he's-
trilogy is iconic. Like,
He is, other than the Sith, so like any like Darth Vader, Emperor, Palpatine, whatever. He's the villain for Star
Yeah.
Wars. Like it's
He's
Thrawn.
the guy.
He's the guy.
And like, I
I mean,
don't know,
unless this was
it's
going. Unless this was just going off canon Star Wars at the moment,
I think it is.
which
Yeah.
you know, 42 maybe that's not bad. But in Rebels, he's incredible. So like,
He is
I
incredible.
mean, the picture that they picked on the list was from Rebels. It's not like they picked Ahsoka
True.
series Thrawn, which
So I
like I mean
guess-
it's the same guy, but like
that's
I
more
guess we
fair.
could say that's another Rebels character on the list
true.
Yes.
for the most part.
Alright.
Grievous and then Rose.
I would put
41 and
Grievous
40.
higher. I really like Grievous. I mean,
I think Grievous is
I think he's just okay.
dumb,
I
but
like Grievous.
I don't like him in Revenge of the Sith. I like him in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, what other character in Star Wars says, "What's the situation, Captain?" That's great. That's
mean,
substance.
No one.
in your
Literally.
in your mind.
Nobody.
I think that Grievous is a really good example of this is what like a silly Star Wars villain like is, that kind of thing. Of just like, oh, this is kind of ridiculous, but like,
Have you
oh,
seen
he
him
actually is pretty
scuttle across
scary.
the floor like a bug? Hmm?
Yes, I
You know
know.
Have you considered this?
Grievous is weird for me. It feels like, and he's become like an iconic thing in Revenge of the Sith.
He is. It's
But-
funny.
Yeah.
People think of him in the Tartakovsky Clone Wars.
I know.
Yeah.
And
I
but
think that-
there's people that think, my point is, I see Grievous as a bumbling oaf, but people
He is.
are out there like, oh, he's a badass, he's really cool, and they just go off of his look, and I'm like, that's not what he is. That he hacks up a lung and crawls around on the floor.
He literally.
Maybe like Maul's a badass and like actually could kill you. So I mean,
Maul is awesome. Actually,
But,
where's Maul? Is
different.
Maul high on this
Um,
list? He better be.
He's got to be.
I think he is. The thing with Grievous, I think that for this list, for me personally, I think he's about where I would put him. I think he deserves to be top 50. In some people's lists, probably higher, but I think he's. I'm glad he's on the list.
This list is wild. I'm just looking at
Wild.
it again. Because
so
I'm looking
no-
at Cyril Karn down there with Qui.
yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Number
I like-
40.
over Qui-Gon. Okay.
All right, hang on,
Oh,
hang
sorry.
on. Number 40 is Rose. We got to say like a little bit about Rose, Tico. Love
Yeah.
Rose.
Love Rose.
I think that she should be like high 40s, like barely made the list though, in terms of all-time Star Wars characters. I love her so much. I love Kelly so much, but I don't think that she deserves to be on the list this
Well,
high, even though it's only 40.
My biggest thing in my rankings, if I was doing them, are how much like I hate to say how much screen time you have because she kind of got screwed in the final film, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's even if she was more in that film, I mean, I don't know. She's in this area with Kanan, Thrawn, even Grievous. Throw Moff Gideon in there, like those. They're in a lot of things. I mean,
Right.
Moff Gideon's probably equal to Rose in terms of like what they're in, but
Like on this page
You know.
alone, I would like re-rack most of them. So
it's tough. Yeah.
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 Anyway, 38.
Moff Gideon. I mean,
yeah.
Moff Gideon
Um,
started as a great villain. I think he petered out pretty quickly.
I would rank Grievous higher than Gideon.
I probably would
Agreed.
too.
So
I would too.
I think
which is a shame. Like Giancarlo's great.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be
Yeah.
more with the character with the clones or something, but I don't
God.
know.
We'll see. I both want it to happen because it's a good setup, but also don't want it to happen because
I think his character arc was really disjointed because he started off as this great villain. He had a cool theme. He was pretty menacing. He blows up the Razor Crest, steals the baby. Pretty bad dude. Has this little project going on. And then he was arrested, and then we don't even see his prison breakout or him in prison. And next thing you know, he's dead. Like with his secret,
know.
like Dr. Evil layer.
That was something.
So I don't know.
Clones. His clones. He literally made Force sensitive clones. That's such a huge deal, and they just get blown up with him.
That we know
yeah.
of.
Mando, the end of Mando season 3 definitely rushed. I don't know why, but I think it needed a little bit more time.
I agree. So we have Ezra Bridger.
He's
I would
great,
put
but I would
him-
not
I think he's
put him
great.
above Kanan.
I'd probably have him in this ballpark, actually. I'd probably have him
I've-
top 40 in the 30s.
I would put him top 40, yeah.
I agree. I would probably put him a little higher, but I would rank Kanan much higher. So it's one of
Yeah.
those.
And then not to skip over anybody, or I'm not going to skip over anybody, but I want to pick up the pace a little bit. But Balin's
Okay.
next here.
Balin's
Balin's
a great character.
incredible character, but
But
with
I don't-
my whole thing of screen time and all that,
Screen
like
He's not
I think
fleshed out enough.
top 40 where he is pretty incredible. That's a
It
pretty
is.
good spot to be.
I mean, that's
with room to
probably a
grow.
testament to how good Ray Stevenson was.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think he's a solid spot right there. So
Mace Windu can, not be in my top 40.
I like Mace
I
Windu. I'll put
agree.
him in my top 50.
I
I'd
kind of
put
got
him in
top
the top
50. Cyril Karn, I
Mace
don't
gets
know.
a bad rap. Cyril,
Actually, Cyril's amazing,
Cyril-
but
Cyril is. I
Cyril
like him.
eats cereal and flops on his bed. That's
I
funny.
would probably not have him break top 50 though. Like there
We're all
are
gonna have to
many,
rank.
many more characters in Andor I would rank over him.
how about this? We're gonna rank our top 50 characters, and we're gonna put it on our Patreon.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good
That
one.
way we
Do you
can't
remember
yell
that?
that.
What was that list? You remember that list we made a while back where it was like,
Yeah, it was like
I
pick
do.
the one you like more.
You
yeah,
had
I
Ray
wish
at
I had
38.
that
We
list.
yelled at
I had
you
Ray
for
as
being
38,
evil.
but that's still top
Anyway.
50.
Yeah.
Ezra
Uh,
Bridger at 38 or Ray at 38. I don't know.
Ezra. Anyway, Cyril, whatever. 34 Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon is not only a better Jedi than Soul, what the hell, but
You should
also
much
again,
higher.
top 3.
Soul was
in my
based on Qui-Gon.
opinion.
And
Exactly.
they
Right,
put Soul
so-
higher. Soul was great though, but
Soul was
Like-
great, but Soul's a jerk.
Soul was great and Lee Jung
Soul-
Jae did incredible. But
Yes,
like
he did.
you could
Qui-Gon.
be a jerk and be in the top.
I
top
know,
10.
I know.
Eh.
There's a huge jerk in the top 10.
All right, what's the next page?
All
Let's
right,
go.
we're moving on up.
Kino
Kino
Loy,
Loy.
fantastic character. I don't know. Maybe I
So-
would put him in my top 50. Maybe at like 50.
Yeah, maybe at 50, but he literally is just one monologue. Like, I mean,
He-
his whole arc is great, but like,
Kino is borderline a glop, like a glop.
kinda, yeah. He's like
I think
glop
he
plus.
deserves. I think he deserves top 50, but I think he's too high.
yeah, Chopper,
Chopper.
Okay.
probably
okay.
appropriate.
Yeah,
I
that's
would put him
appropriate.
lower personally, but
Yeah.
Chopper's a fan favorite. So what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Dedra, just like Cyril, amazing villain.
Denise Goff does a fantastic job,
Yeah.
I
And
think
Dedra Meero is a great character, but I would not put her in my top 50.
she deserves to be on this list for sure. I
You
think
think
she's
so?
one of the characters of Andor that deserves to be on this list because she was strong throughout the very beginning, and then season 2 was just like blew it out of the water. So I think that she deserves it.
Yeah. If
Fair
Cyril was
enough.
going to be on it, I think Cyril had a better impact on Andor overall, but Dedra was right there too. I mean, they went hand in hand, literally.
Yeah.
So the Stranger.
Stranger's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks alone.
29.
Not
looks
29.
iconic look. Yeah.
He's an iconic look. He's just a very cool character. I don't know. I would probably put him in the 40s. Would not put him at 30 or 29. Holy
This
hell.
goes back to like the Skeleton Crew thing of just like if we're gonna pick like a character from a show, if we want them to be on the list, and I think that picking Soul and the Stranger are the only ones that are from the Acolyte on this list, and I think that the Stranger definitely deserves to be on the top 50 because I think he's the best part of the show.
Yeah.
So I'd keep him on the list, but a little bit higher.
Okay, I think I agree. Padme at 28.
Padme at 28 is
like closer to the top.
That's a controversial one. Even I, who I like Padme as a character. I love Padme, but even I think she should be higher. She's a top 20, 15, if not 10. Jeez, I really like Padme.
And Padme should be like much like closer to like the top of the list because like
Most iconic outfit in Star Wars.
Yeah.
According to us.
Yeah, literally.
Absolutely,
First,
literally.
the first Queen outfit. Tarkin.
Tarkin's
Tarkin's a tough
cool.
one.
I might put him in the 40s.
I think he deserves to be on the list, but like, yeah, he's the best Imperial. That's just a guy, you know.
Where would you have Padme on your list? Like top 20, top 15?
I'm putting her at number 12.
Yeah.
I think I would do
That's a good
top
spot.
15 for Padme. I
I'd
just
go
don't
top
know
15.
offhand.
So I'd go 13.
Terrible.
She has
Awful.
bad luck in the end, so 13.
I know.
That's
bad
not her
luck,
fault.
They did her dirty in the third movie, but again, it's
They
not her
did.
fault.
Bad luck, Padme.
Tarkin, yeah, he's about there. Boba
Bad
Fett
luck.
26.
Boba Fett, I think. You know what? I actually think that's
I-
about an appropriate spot.
Yeah.
I'd say top 25, so that's just about in there for me.
He gets the looking cool award, but that's about it. You know,
I want to
people
know,
freak out about Boba Fett.
do they give a description on how they made this list?
No, you think
Like,
this
do
wasn't
they-
some random person just being like, this, and this. Okay, post it.
Because I'm just wondering. Okay, so Jabba the Hutt 25.
Jabba the Hutt's a good one.
I think
Jabba
that's
the Hutt
fine in
Deserves
there.
to be a 25. I might actually put him higher.
Maybe 20.
He's iconic.
Oh,
Jabba
yeah.
the Hutt is an iconic character from Star Wars. Even people who don't know Star Wars know who Jabba the Hutt is.
If you just say
Yeah,
Jabba
it's
the
just,
Hutt,
ah,
you're like, yeah, I know
That's
that.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's Star Wars.
Now
Yeah,
that's Star Wars.
Finn at 24.
Finn-
Love Finn.
I think that's good. Right there.
I just don't know
I
where
would-
you get having Finn above Padme.
I know.
That's what kind of confuses me. I
But
love
do-
Finn,
I love
but
Finn. I love
I
Finn.
do too.
He's
I
such a
love
good
the
character.
idea of him. I wanted more from him. I still want
I
more
love
from
John's
him.
performance as
John's
him.
performance is good.
He's funny
Um,
and loyal. And
yeah.
a badass. He's just cool. He's
The
just a cool dude.
The Finn Ray, either way, Finn and Ray as a duo, great, was a blast. Finn and Poe as a duo, great, and was a blast. He paired well with like anyone. Finn and Han, he was like,
Finn and Sidon. Great. It was a blast.
great
Yeah.
duo.
You know what? I'll even say Finn and Rose. I'll even say it.
Also, great.
Shame on me. Finn and Rose was super fun in Canto Bight. But yeah, I don't know where they get like putting Padme lower on the list than Finn or higher, however you want to say that, above.
I would say lower on the list just because she's, if this list wasn't 32 to 15,
it's ascending.
it would be, yeah.
So yeah, anyways, 3PO. So you have 3PO with Finn. I think 3PO
That's
is like
hilarious.
a top
3PO is a top 10
Star Wars
for me.
character. I
Come
mean,
on.
you think of Star Wars, you think of R2 and 3PO.
You think
very
of
well.
R2 and 3PO, and you think of all the wacky adventures that 3PO gets into.
Oh yeah, and Star Wars
such a
droids.
coward.
You ever seen it? This
I don't
person
know.
really didn't.
Ever seen it?
Poe. I like that they put Poe with Finn. I would say they're pretty much equal on my list of where they'd be on my rankings. I like them both pretty equally. Both great performances. Oscar Isaac iconic, in his role for Poe. So I kind of like that they're together there. Then we have Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma
Yeah,
is great.
at 21.
She's awesome, and
I don't know.
and
I don't know if I'd
Andor
put
has
her around
elevated
there.
her so strongly.
Oh,
I might actually put
absolutely.
her higher.
Would you put her
than
higher?
21? I would put her higher than 21. I think Mon Mothma is one of the best characters. She becomes
See-
Chancellor of the New Republic.
I think
Yeah.
that she
She's awesome.
is good at 21. I think that is really fair because like take like anyone who's watched just like the originals, they'd be like, oh yeah, this woman, she's cool, she knows what she's doing, but like that's it, and that's all I would really know her from. So unless you have watched Andor, which we have, everyone consuming this podcast has, but a lot of people who are just kind of average people have now consumed Andor, but I don't think they would rank her any
This
higher
list
than
is
that.
funny.
I think it's good.
I'm looking at the rest of it and I'm like, oh my god.
All right, let's keep it going. Number 20.
But how do you have Maul above BB-8? Love BB-8.
I don't know. I don't know,
BB-8's
man.
great, but it's Maul.
It's
Yeah.
The
literally
guy's getting his,
like
the
I
guy's
love
getting his own
I-
show, and he's iconic. He's in everything.
I love BB-8, but come on, dude. Maul
right.
is Maul.
Maul
Maul's a
much
great
higher.
villain. He's a great anti-hero. He's anytime Maul's in something, it's like that.
You know
That was
what?
great.
It's because whoever made this list has been watching the shorts on like YouTube Kids that are for like BB-8 and R2, just like doing like little jobs. They've been
And they were
watching those
probably, like,
recently.
What
Is
are
this a
your-
main character?
Those shorts are actually really good. And like if you're ever in like a tense mood and you just need like 5 minutes to be like just like go to YouTube Kids, watch the Star Wars shorts. They are so good, so fun. Just gotta say. Anyway.
What are your favorite? Is Maul better in Rebels or Clone Wars?
Rebels.
That's a tough question.
It is tough, right?
Because he's
I-
almost like a completely different character by the time Rebels rolls around.
I like him in Rebels because he's like I was just saying, he's kind of the anti-hero in that. He's not exactly. Of course, he's still the villain, but
The thing with Maul is
different.
like in animation, he is a guy who has nothing to lose. Like absolutely nothing. Like,
yeah.
And comes back from rock bottom a few times.
I mean,
and
you said you
like-
said in animation, but like Maul is basically an animation character.
Right. I mean, because
Yeah.
if you think Phantom Menace, he's just like
Solo.
he isn't the
He's
guy
just
who
the
has
dude.
nothing to lose, but like
Yeah.
in animation, he is the guy that has nothing to lose because like he's
He's
already
pivotal
lost
in
it all.
Solo.
So like,
But I
But
love
yeah.
the Clone Wars version of him too. I mean, like
Well,
him in
mean-
the Siege of Mandalore, unbelievable.
Yeah.
With-
Siege of Mandalore is
knowing
like a
what's coming.
top Star Wars moment, and he's
Yeah.
like screaming about how everybody's doomed, and he's trying to defeat Palpatine. Fantastic, awesome.
So,
oh, it's
like,
so good.
that's why
he's a top 10 for me, maybe top 15, maybe top. 15.
I agree. Like
Yeah, I
Maul
agree.
is really high up there for me. Like before I was
put him
like
at 10.
super into Star Wars, Maul was always like one of my like all-time favorite characters, like full stop. And that was before I even knew about all the animated stuff.
Right.
But like that's why I'm so excited for the Maul show because like I said, like he's always been in a position of he has nothing to lose, but like the Maul show, he will have something to lose because it's him beginning with all the business with Crimson Dawn, and we're gonna see him lose it all to get to that point in Rebels, and like I can't wait to see that. Like I'm so excited about it.
You know what we should
me
do
too.
actually?
What?
And I said we should each make our own list, but we should each make one list, and we'll be yelling at each other who should go where as we're doing it.
Oh, that'd
Okay.
be great. We should do that.
That's what we should do.
Okay, that's
So
our
anyway,
homework. Anyway, continue.
That's our homework, and that'll be on the Patreon if you want to
Yeah.
subscribe there. Thank you very much. All right. BB-8.
BB-8.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if I would have BB-8 top 20. Honestly, I mean, maybe
I
no,
think that-
I wouldn't either.
I think
top
the only
40, top
droids
30.
that deserve top 20 are R2 and 3PO.
And SM33. No, I
And-
would put K2 maybe up there. I don't know.
I think
Anyways,
BD1
in
should
top
be on
20,
the
yeah,
list
maybe.
too, but
How
like,
do we-
whatever.
How do we feel about Ahsoka at 18?
I think she should be higher. I think she's
think-
a top 10.
I think she should be
At least
higher
top
as
15.
well, but I think that it's fair that she broke the top 20 on this list.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So,
I think if someone has their own show, they should probably be in the top 15 at least.
yeah,
And she's at 18, so I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then Book of Boba Fett would put
Should
Boba
be
Fett
higher.
in the top 15.
True.
but Boba was
They
just
screwed him on that
original
show.
Glup, so I mean, like,
True.
he still carries that with him.
Speaking of their own show, I could speak next to Lando.
Can I tell my quick funny story?
Sure.
So I'm showing my girlfriend Star Wars. I decided to do an experiment where I'm showing it to her in chronological order because she's not seen anything but the original. We just finished Solo. So far, she said that Obi-Wan Kenobi has been her favorite thing we've watched so far, which is hilarious. But we just finished Solo, and she turns to me as the credits are rolling, and she goes, "So are we gonna like see Lando again?" Like I know, because she was like, "I know this movie didn't do very well, but like are we gonna see Lando again?" And I just looked at her like, I don't know, maybe we'll see. It's
I would have just said,
absolutely
like, oh,
hilarious, dude. It's incredible. No, I'm not.
I mean,
gonna
I'm pretty
spoil it for
sure.
her.
I'm pretty sure she can infer from the way they were going. I don't know. We'll see. That
Well,
that
yeah.
means yes.
You're
If
terrible
she's
at
not
lying.
watching right now, she's not. I don't hope not.
I'm gonna
but,
tell her.
Whenever Han says, "Oh, Lando," and then like Leia's
She's
like,
gonna
"The
be like-
Lando system," and he's like, "No, he's not a system. He's a man."
He's a
Like
guy.
she's gonna look at me like, "Oh, Lando." It's gonna
Good
be great.
Lord.
That's gonna be a blast. I can't wait for that. Also,
at
Lando is definitely
17.
top 15 for me. I would put him.
Yeah,
a
he
little
should
higher.
he should clinch top 15, top 14.
Mm.
I never realized how slimy he is in Solo. He's great. He's so slimy.
Of
He's
course
so
he's slimy.
slippery and
He's
slimy.
slimy in
Slime
Empire.
bag. He's slimy.
He's
You're
slimy
right.
in
You're right.
Rebels. The
You're
only
right,
thing he's
you're
not
right.
slimy in is probably Return of the Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
He's
It's
a
true.
little
It's true.
smoothie. Like that's his thing.
You needed to see Han almost die for him to not be slimy anymore.
It's
Exactly.
true. It's true.
And then even in like Rise of Skywalker, he's still like, yeah. I
No,
guess.
he was afraid then, I think. I don't know. He was a bit jaded.
Yeah.
But anyways,
We
Din
had each
Djarin
other.
right next. How do we feel
Din
about Din
Djarin's a
over
good one.
Lando?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Din-
yeah,
I would say
Din's
Din
not
quickly
slimy.
became iconic.
yeah.
Yeah. He really
It's been
did. The
6 years now, and
Mandalorian.
it's like, yeah, the Mandalorian is
Din has done so much for Star Wars that you couldn't have expected, honestly. Because like we always had like Boba Fett from the beginning, but he was always just like, you know, a guy in green armor, but you didn't really know what it was. But like Din very quickly was just like, oh, he put Mandalorians on the map.
Literally. Like if
I
you
am
say
the common
Mandalorian
person.
to like a common everyday person, they're gonna think of Din
Yeah.
Djarin.
They're gonna think
Before
of
even
tin
Boba
cans
Fett.
in Djarin.
Yeah, tin can silver Din Djarin. That's
So-
what they're gonna think of.
remember the days of me when the Mandalorian came out and everyone thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's good, but I don't know.
Mhm.
And I was like, I want people to come back down a little bit from it because I don't think it was the greatest thing. I very much love the show, but now I kind of miss when everyone loved it.
I want people to be up on it now. I want
yeah,
people
no.
to.
Yeah, I kind of miss it being around. I enjoyed season 3, although I thought Book of Boba Fett and season 3 were messy, but I loved both. More so Book of Boba Fett. But
I think we're
Like,
hitting
don't-
nostalgia for it.
Don't let.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe. Don't let season 3 bring you down on the whole show. I don't know
Well,
what
it doesn't-
is wrong.
talking
with
to me?
people. No, I'm just
Oh.
saying. No,
I was like, I like season 3.
To like the general
Notice he
public.
like hid while he said that, like behind the graphic.
No, but it's like I see this a lot nowadays. People are like, "Oh, Mandalorian is not that good," and then when you like ask them why, they're like, "Oh, season 3 was bad," and it's like that's not the same thing.
I know.
I don't
Just
know
'cause,
what is
like,
wrong with people.
I mean, it's
man.
like
People's brains
you
are
know,
just so
big sports
wrecked
fan me.
nowadays.
You play one bad game, you can't doesn't ruin the whole career. Like,
Right?
there's still more, and there's
It does
Oh, the
ruin
Red
mood,
Sox
though, for a
didn't
little
win the
bit.
World Series last year. Terrible.
Ah,
team.
poo.
garbage.
They've always been
Garbage.
trash. Like, no, what the hell are you talking about? Like, shut up.
recency bias. It's everyone's what
Yeah.
did you do for me lately mentality.
Ugh,
It's tough.
shut
It's a
up.
tough world.
tough world.
Speaking of tough world, Palpatine.
He's a top.
next.
He's a top 10.
He's
I
top
know,
10
Not
for
a top,
sure.
not a top
He's my top
15.
8. He's top 10
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
Palpatine's a great villain and very necessary for this day and age. He's a great, like, perfect stand-in example of like that kind of trope.
Never forget. Hannah brings up a good point. Never forget when it came out at the same time as Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Don't know what
Yeah.
they were thinking.
I'll say it a million times over. The timing of releases always bothers my consumption of the thing, especially when we have a show like this where we're like, oh, we're gonna like talk about it like right as it comes out.
That's my camera.
Man, I just want to like enjoy the things like one at a time. Allow me to have like a slow consumption of something. Like, don't
Same.
make me like multitask about Star Wars, please.
I know it's tough.
It's
Spread
tough.
it out. Like we're doing.
Spread it
Not that
out.
that was this year, but we're doing nothing now. Spread it out.
I
Spread
know.
it out, baby.
Please.
If Andor
Save
was
something for then.
if Andor was weekly, it'd still be going. I'm just
Nah,
kidding.
it'd be
Came out a while ago. So now in the top 14 now.
All right.
So Grogu at 14. I disagree.
He's ranked way too high.
I'd probably have him at like 45.
I would probably put him somewhere in the 30s, maybe 20s. I like Grogu. Grogu's a baby. He's a force sensitive baby. That's funny. That's fun. That's a fun thing.
I've learned to
We'll see when we make our
love
list.
Little Green Bean. And I think he deserves top 50, but I don't think he deserves top 15. So that's all I
Watching
have
us
to say
make
about
our
that.
list is going to be like watching like the floor of Congress like argue over a bill or
We're
something.
gonna be beating each
That
other.
should be here.
That
That should be
game.
there.
I'm gonna be filibustering you guys.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good
Here's
content.
why he deserves to be here. All right.
But 13, Anakin.
Anakin Skywalker.
He deserves to be
that-
higher.
He
Yeah.
deserves to be higher, but also Anakin lame.
Well, hey, Darth Vader's too.
I feel
Two
I
separate
feel
characters,
conflicted.
okay?
I like Anakin
Same
Skywalker.
guy.
I love Hayden Christensen,
You're
but
gonna get canceled.
Anakin is it's all right.
Get as close.
Oh God, I'm so
All right.
canceled. I'm so done. I'm so done, guys. Kick me off the pod now. I'm done. I'm cooked.
Out of context,
he
Marauder
goes.
quotes. There he goes.
But yes,
That's
he
gonna be a good
deserves
one
to be
later.
higher. He is one of
Yeah.
the mainstays of Star Wars. He is partly Star Wars. You know, you can't deny that. But also people forget that he's a dick. You have to remember.
You could be a good character and be a dick. Darth
Yes.
Vader's number 2.
I agree.
Huge dick. Well, Jesus Christ.
You know, we should just like clip
Well,
this like
not you.
one
Not
like
you.
minute.
Wait, no, you're
And just-
this switched us all around.
Whoa. Clip this 1 minute of this episode, and this is just our new trailer for the entire channel.
Crap.
Darth Vader. Huge.
Hey,
Anyway.
huge dick.
So number 12 is R2. I think
Higher.
that's fair. I think he's
Higher.
good there.
I think he's a top 10er.
I think he's
Who?
number 1 droid.
R2D2.
Cassian? Oh,
R2.
yeah, R2.
R2.
Sorry.
R2
R2,
where are
definitely
you?
top 10.
Yeah.
Hannah mentioned switching Anakin and Rey. That's probably
Ooh.
fair.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, so I love Rey.
I think
But
I like
is she
Rey
like
more
a
than
great? Well, I sort of agree with you, but like I'm just thinking generally, like is this person's making this list not for their favorite characters, but for the greatest characters? General
That's true.
consensus.
This is true. This is true.
Of what people with I'm assuming that's what they did it for.
Mhm.
Anakin has a greater impact on the saga, much greater
Big time.
impact on the saga than Rey.
Yeah.
Rey has a big impact as well, and we love Rey. And there's nothing wrong with 13 being in the top 20 of a Star Wars rank. Like that's great.
That's true.
But I don't know. I agree with Hannah there. I guess. I don't. When we go make our list, I'll see what this person was doing. But Will the Force. First of all, thank you for the
Thanks,
super
Will.
chat, and thank you for the super chat of us using your graphics.
Yes, thank you so
Yes.
much. And
This
I
was-
agree.
This was clutch.
Cad Bane didn't make the list, and I'm really upset about that. Boba was pretty much the only bounty hunter that did make the list. Ventress, if you count her, but she was 50, and no one counts her as a bounty hunter. Man,
No.
Cad Bane should be on the list.
Yeah,
I-
Cad
I-
Bane is a great character. You're absolutely
Okay.
right.
If you're gonna give someone a Star Wars Tales story, they probably should be on the list. Cad
Yeah.
Bane's on there. Asajj is on there.
Uh,
Morgan Elsbeth, I would say
Careful.
no.
I was about to say careful. Morgan Elsbeth.
No, but Thrawn was in
No.
it.
True,
Okay,
but
it
that
wasn't
him.
about
He's not the
him.
focus of more. Yeah,
Who was the other
Morgan
one
Elsbeth.
there? Barris. All right, forget what I
Barris
said.
Offee.
Forget what I said. I
Tales
like all
of the
these
Gloves.
characters.
Lucas,
who
so
got
if you're listening,
Tales
and we
of
know
the
you are,
Jedi,
can you just
is
make the
Duke-
series
wait,
Tales of the
is
Gloves?
Duke
Apparently,
on the list?
Dooku's not even here. You just like made me realize that
Holy
Dooku is not
crap.
on the list.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Dooku.
That is
Holy
crazy.
crap. Not one Bad Batch mention.
Yeah,
You're
Will
totally
also
right.
mentions that. Yeah, Rex is the only clone on there, which like Cody should also be on there, but like, come on.
Sorry,
Anyway,
Hannah. You know,
I love
I
the
got
list
it.
again.
You're not gonna
And
get us to agree with you on this one.
I gotta know your beef with Kylo. I gotta know.
I mean,
we totally glossed over
Plenty of
Cassian being at number 11, and I agree
think he
should be in
belongs
there.
there.
Yeah,
That's a great
believe
spot.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
spot for Cassian.
That's an elite spot.
And I also agree with the earlier statements. I think you should swap Rey and Anakin. Like, I love her so much, but I think that Anakin should probably be ranked higher overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should Anakin be higher than Kylo?
Yes.
Slash Ben
Yeah.
Solo?
Yes.
Yeah,
Probably. Like in
he
terms
should.
of what they're doing.
yeah.
I know I
We-
posted on Twitter and said no, but I was just messing around.
I think
He's a
so.
phony.
But I think that Kylo should be ranked higher than Rey, and he is on this list.
Yeah.
And I
agree
think
with
that's
that.
just solely because I think he's much more fleshed out in the movies than she is.
At the moment. Yeah.
At the moment, yeah. Anyway.
But
Bring it back up.
Kylo is still a top 10er, I believe.
Yeah.
I think Kylo Ren deserves to be top 10.
You don't have to tell me twice. But no, I agree.
I think Luthen Rail should swap places with Chewbacca. That's my hot take of the day. Chewbacca's a top.
Luthen's really good, but you're probably right.
Luthen being
6 is
this
high.
high is kind of wild.
I mean, Luthen
Honestly.
is great. I mean, he's got like
Yeah.
all the greatest moments in Andor. Not all of them, but he's got most of the greatest moments in
Most.
Andor.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we feel about the top 5? You got Yoda. You can't really. mess
Also,
up the
hang
top
on,
5.
hang on. Also, we glossed over Obi-Wan being at number 8, and
Wow.
yes,
Obi-Wan deserves to be in the top 5. I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
Who would you take out of the top 5?
Han.
Don't kill me. But Han Solo. Yeah.
I
would
don't
take
think he
Han
should be
Solo out of the
number
top 5. I love Han
Um,
Solo to death. I really do. I love him, but no, he's not a top 5er for me.
I think he should be top 5. Maybe not 1, but I think he should be top 5.
Obi-Wan Kenobi deserves to be in the top 5. Yoda deserves to be in the top 5.
My
Leia,
top
Luke,
5.
and
Oh,
Vader.
it's tough. It's tough.
I can't wait for our own rankings. This is gonna be lit.
And when we do it, we have to kind of think of it as the greater scheme too, right? It's not just our favorites.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna because I'm gonna go
Ours will
nuts.
be a
I
mess.
mean, I've already said I'd put like Kanan and Qui-Gon at number 1 and 2, or Luke. Luke is gonna. Luke's gonna go.
Okay, how about this?
I'm just saying.
Luthen should be at 8, and then any ranking, any order of Han, Vader, Luke, Leia, Yoda, and Obi-Wan should be top 6. Those are your OGs.
Okay, that's
and
a
then
good
probably
point.
R2, 3PO.
R2,
Chewie.
3PO, and then, but Chewie's just so good. Chewie's just such a great
Chewie's great.
character, and he's
in,
like
he's in every era. He's in every
everything, like
every trilogy.
prequels, sequels, originals, solos.
Solo.
He's just the man.
Solos.
Chewbacca's just so cool. He's such a cool character.
He's also
Where would
one of those that's just like you think of Star Wars, and that's one thing you think
Can
of
we do
immediately.
Literally.
top 50 characters from the Bad Batch?
Yeah, let's do it.
Gunji, number 1. No, I'm
Top
kidding.
50 characters from the Bad Batch. Whoo-wee.
That'd be funny.
We can
What's
do
the
that.
Rancor's name again?
Moochie.
Moochie.
Lucci's top 1.
Where do we put Benny Barrow?
He's number 2.
I totally
the
forgot
softbox
I had
guy.
this Lando figure just sitting here.
Hello.
Hey.
Can I put this Lando?
What have we here? AJ, make that back.
Hello, what have
That one?
we here?
Oh, wait. Do
Wait,
it
wait, bring him
again.
back.
You gotta do the voice.
Hello, what have we here?
Why is it so nasally?
Because
love
he's
the
like
Matt
messed
Cam.
up Lando. I also have messed up Chewbacca. I love this. This is like the greatest Chewbacca figure. I
That was what I
love
looked like at the
these are the
concert.
best. These are the best. Yeah, you that was you. Here they are together. Two
That was
peas in
both
a
of us
pod.
at the concert.
This is me. No, actually, this is you, and this is the drunk guys who wouldn't stop talking next to us.
This is what you thought it was gonna be?
Why would you
that's-
ask that? What are you talking
that's-
about?
Can you pull up a Muncie Tidian? Can you pull up Tanis Spijek and Lando? This is you saying hi to Eric Andre at the concert.
Big fan. Thanks.
That happened.
I met Eric Andre. We saw Eric Andre at the concert. What the hell was that all about?
Mets. We saw him from afar, and the guys went up to him after he was walking away from the bar but like
carrying like a bunch of drinks in his hand.
anyway.
And we're just like, hey, Eric, big fans. And he was like,
Thanks.
Thanks.
awesome time.
So yeah,
Great.
that's the list. It's all over the place.
It
We spent
is.
a lot of time looking at that. Probably more than we should have. But
Yeah, 'cause
I want to get to
hour.
something that's
Another topic.
way more than important than that.
Ooh.
And we're gonna talk about
Ooh.
the
Here it
Drew
comes.
Struzan posters.
Yeah, let's talk about
The
it.
goat
'cause that's
of movie
a big
poster
one.
making.
Literally, like every single movie poster person who works in the industry making movie posters takes a cue from Drew Struzan. He is the man. He like number one.
So yeah, I don't know. Like Matt, do you have a couple of? We'll go through each of us, but do you have like a favorite or like a few favorites? that
Yes,
jump
my
out to you?
favorite.
It's very
my
hard.
favorite Drew
Very hard.
Struzan poster of all time has to be Phantom Menace. That is a masterpiece, legit masterpiece. Just the perfect poster, in my opinion. It's the best poster ever made for any movie. The Harry Potter ones, especially the first two, which were the only ones that Drew did, are also extremely iconic. You know, looking at the DVD cover, I could literally look at that for hours as a kid. Just look at the cover of the Harry Potter DVD and go, "Oh, look at all the details." That Star Wars poster that you right there. Yep, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. That is George Lucas's favorite movie poster of all time, or his favorite Star Wars poster, I should say. His favorite Star Wars poster of all time.
I mean, how can you pick? It's so hard to pick one because like the indie posters are so iconic. I would even say they're more iconic than some of the Star Wars posters.
It's so funny because
the Shawshank poster is so good.
Oh
and
my
like
god!
Back to the Future is like so iconic. So like
the thing is so iconic. Give me a break.
I didn't know he did the thing until I think I said it at the beginning of this podcast, but I didn't know he did the thing until unfortunately the day he passed away and everyone was posting about it. But I was like, oh, he did the thing? How did I not know that?
And I'm sorry, but look at like I know I'm gonna do the classic thing. I have to put my phone to the screen. This right here, this is 100% trying to emulate Drew Struzan. This is a Drew Struzan poster in spirit. They were trying their best to bring that style back. That's how good it is. That's how iconic it is. You can't fight it.
The Muppet posters.
Risky
Risky Business. I didn't know he did
Risky
Risky Business. Good movie. The Hook poster is a classic as well. That's such a good poster.
And like the
Rambo.
special edition Star Wars posters, I may have had my problems with them.
Hocus Pocus.
Not all of them are perfect.
Hocus Pocus, yeah.
But they're still fantastic. And they make a complete set, you know, really well. Like they look really good side by side by side. I think I actually have his A New Hope poster somewhere around here hanging on my
I didn't know
wall.
he did Police Academy and Goonies.
Yeah, there's a couple like really like random ones.
I know.
These are some of the Japanese posters, I think, mixed in here.
I think one of the most random ones, which I learned this week, researching just about like these posters from Drew Struzan, was that so like obviously he collaborated with George Lucas a lot, and Spielberg obviously like loved it. They always like got him, but his other like big ones were like there's the couple John Carpenter posters, and then there's the few from Frank Darabont. And I had such a revelation in the last 24 hours about this. Frank Darabont actually obviously like directed Shawshank, and like that poster is incredible. It's literally like the ending of the movie, but it's so good. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a second, why does that name sound so familiar? And it's not because we watch Shawshank so frequently. In doing the research for this, AJ, drop the share for a second so I can share this.
Oh sure.
I realized that Frank Darabont is the same Frank Darabont that was the showrunner for The Walking Dead. This was also a Drew Struzan piece. From season 1 of The Walking Dead, of just like all the zombies. He like came out of retirement because Frank Darabont was like, "Can you make me a poster?" And like he did this in like 2011, and I was like,
super cool.
That's incredible. So like this guy who did all these other pieces also did this wacky zombie like piece, and then like and then Frank Darabont didn't do The Walking Dead anymore because he had creative differences with the show, with everyone else in the show. But that blew my mind earlier today. I was like, this is the same guy who did that. That did all these like whimsical posters.
Yeah, we forgot about Blade Runner. That was
totally
on there
forgot
too.
Blade Runner. How did we forget about Blade Runner? That's such a good.
It wasn't on that list. And then we were just talking about the
original.
So
this one,
poster.
this
which I
again,
think's a funny poster.
I don't
came
know if
out
you
of
guys were
retirement to
around
do it.
in 2015, but this was the Force Awakens poster for quite a while before the official one was released.
Yeah.
And I just remember having this as my phone background, seeing that every single day, and also just being super jazzed that Drew Struzan did a Star Wars poster. I was kind of hoping he would do the posters for the sequels, but obviously he wasn't going to be able to do that. But I'm
one that was,
so glad he did at least one. At least. Is that a Masters of the Universe poster? Wow, that's hilarious.
I think so.
Revenge of the Jedi is what I meant to do. But this one was a classic as well.
Yeah, that's a good
that
one.
obviously didn't end up being a thing, but that's like iconic in its own way.
Well, that was a teaser poster. And then
right.
the real, the
Not
real
the official final.
Yeah. Revenge of the Jedi.
I think the other big highlight is he designed the ILM logo of the like magician.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So like
I didn't know
pull
that
that
either.
up. Think you
Where
can.
is it here?
No, it's not. That's why I'm asking.
They're putting me on the spot to look something up.
I am.
Drew
Did someone,
Struzan,
one of our
Revenge.
mutuals on Instagram, one of our mutuals on
It's right
Instagram,
there. It's the third one. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the first one.
Yeah, one of our
There it
mutuals
is.
on Instagram posted a video. It's Phantom Menace 1999. I think love their account, obviously, but they posted a video of Drew drawing the Phantom Menace poster. It's really good.
Yeah.
But there's that.
That's a good one.
There's art, man. Art
Yeah.
art is nuts. It's so good.
Man.
So like so many iconic posters, so many, all the classic Star Wars posters as well, obviously.
He was
so
the
we wanted to have
unsung
a
hero.
little segment there.
So
Huge impact on Star Wars.
It
And on film.
sucked to hear that he passed away, for sure.
Yeah. So
But yeah, Star Wars posters.
always
Good
always
stuff.
a fan favorite topic of ours, and just posters in general. And I just love I love to look
I
at
think
them, you know?
even if we're looking back at Marauders 5 years old, I think we did an episode ranking posters.
I
Movie
think the Phantom
posters.
Menace one was on there.
Probably.
I mean,
I'd be
it's
surprised
my
if it wasn't.
favorite.
I think that was like one of our first episodes, actually.
Wow. Hey.
Maybe. I don't remember. But yeah,
Look at how
the
it
mall
drops.
is
Jar
just
Jar.
everywhere.
It's powerful.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's our return to the HoloNet after a few weeks, almost a month. And we're gonna try to. The plan, I think, from now on is not from now on, but for now is to do live streams. But we want to also get back into our roots of making like just podcast episodes. So we're gonna get around to that because a lot of the stuff we make on here doesn't work well on the audio format. Because people are probably like, I can't see. We use a lot of visuals. This episode might work. We do have a lot of visuals, but yeah, we're gonna get back into that. So if you want to be on the lookout for episodes for podcast episodes on just audio formats, you can check that out. We might have the video as a bonus on YouTube or Patreon. We'll see, but yeah, we're planning to make more content coming forward, and not official yet, but next week, a week from tonight, should be the 4th annual pumpkin paint off for HoloNet. We're adding a few new guests this year, and you'll see a lot of familiar faces from over the years. The defending champion, Matt, he did not win with that pumpkin.
No, I didn't.
He won. I'm impressed you
know
still
what?
have all of those.
They're literally cluttering up my room. I make a joke every year that I'm just going to
Do you just paint them and then they sit right there?
They literally just sit next to my desk after I'm done with them. Yes.
That's a fun life.
They're all here except for my
The winning one.
The winning one from last year. It's like
It's probably
back
on
here somewhere.
display somewhere. It's in
I've
the
been
Hall of
cleaning
Fame.
my room. Yeah, that's it. I sent it to Bobby. Moynihan.
Yeah, I think Jamie won 2 before that, and then Matt won. So I gotta dig something out this year to be I'm the only Marauder that hasn't won.
I still
You
haven't
gotta
thought of what I'm
dig
going to
deep.
paint this year, so you've got a
I'll
shot.
probably think of it night of.
Literally.
No
But
clue what
That should be
yeah.
next Thursday. That should be next
Yes.
week. So come on by. It's gonna be a really fun time. We'll just be painting, listening to music or whatever, having fun conversation with our friends, celebrating Halloween Star Wars style. So probably one of my favorite things we do.
Yeah. Oh
We're
yeah.
hanging around.
Yeah, literally.
Hanging around.
So with
You
that,
want to?
yeah.
All right,
This
no,
is
let's call it
literally-
a night. We're done.
This is
What is
the
it?
paint I
Matt.
used last year.
that belongs in there.
Gross.
Can we do
You-
a 5-year HoloNet Marauder Hall of Fame?
are gross.
Yeah, disgusting.
is-
It's a bunch of
Like-
dry paint on a plate. Terrible.
Ugh. All right, that's enough. We'll be back soon. Pumpkin paint off. Details to get posted soon. We do want to actually try and open it up for people to paint their own, and maybe we'll run a little contest. But we'll see what
We do wanna
shakes
do
down
that.
with that. So I'd like to see what people make. Well, it could be fun. Thank you everybody tonight for tuning in and hanging out with us and sitting through this wild stream. We'll try to do our rankings as well of top 50 Star Wars characters, and so look for that later on our Patreon. If you're not subscribed to our Patreon, you can check it out through our links on this page, and it's around. We'll be back next time with more Holonet Marauders stuff, more Star Wars stuff soon. A lot of fun stuff to wrap up the year for us. Still got a lot more to do, a lot more to talk about. So we'll see you guys soon and catch you next time on the Holonet Marauders. Good night, everybody.